Back to our weather now. Rob, a big chance for storms.
And just to say that is not going to impact us here, because the same front that came through here today is going to help to eventually move that out of the way. It's very slow moving, though. It's going to take it about 4 days before it exits the East Coast. So slow moving systems dump a lot of rain. We could actually use a little bit more rain. Most of the storms that came through didn't produce very much. Temperatures haven't cooled down yet, but we do expect a slight cool down. We've got 70s and close to 80-degree temperatures, but we've already started to see those changes begin to happen. Most of the winds in some of our northwestern Indiana communities are still out of the south and west, but look at some of the winds in places like DeKalb, where they're starting to kick in with that northwest wind, and that is what's going to change our weather pattern, bring in some cooler and drier air. Still have a few clouds that are passing through, but look at the radar estimated rainfall from today. Very spotty. Not everyone saw some rain. There were a few locations, maybe closer to O'Hare, where we did see some heavier rain at times. But outside of that, it was really hit and miss, and I know some of you could desperately still use some rain. I don't think it's going to happen over the next week or so. Our rain chance is really diminishing, but the humidity is going to come down a bit, and I know that is certainly something many of you are looking forward to as we move this system out of here. Now, it's not a dramatic cool down in this front that came through. There is some slightly cooler air, but it's not dramatically cooler. So instead of being in the 90s like we have been over the past 6 or 7 days, I think we're going to stay in the 80s or upper 70s. It'll certainly feel much better, but it's the humidity that is going to change. Hasn't quite changed just yet. We still have some pretty high dew points, the amount of moisture that's in the atmosphere, but some of this drier air will start to tap into that over the next 24 to 36 hours. It will take it some time before that drier air finally settles in. Those northwest winds will certainly help. Looking at our dew point tracker, again, still up in that very high range, that oppressive to sticky range, but through tomorrow, through about midday and into the afternoon, we'll start to see that become a little less humid. Let's call it slightly humid, and then we should hope to stay there over the next couple of days as the north or northeast winds stay with us and help to keep the temperatures cooler, also help to keep the humidity down a bit. So for tonight, we'll start to see that very light northwest wind kick in, but it is pretty light, so we're not going to bring it in pretty quickly. So upper 60s expected for our overnight lows. Some of you may be able to get into the mid 60s, especially the farther west you go. But what we really need is this north or northwest wind to kick in a little bit stronger to help bring in a more steady supply of some of that cooler and drier air that we can tap into, that's, say, going to be in parts of maybe Minnesota. That's why our temperature is still getting a little bit above the average for tomorrow. Low to mid 80s. Average high is about 80 degrees or so, give or take. I think we'll be a little bit warmer than that as we look to tomorrow, maybe really the next several days. Satellite and radar tracker shows that north or northwest wind, though, and that's about it. I think we're going to see our temperatures overnight lows in the 60s, daytime highs in the low 80s or maybe even upper 70s. But I mentioned the rain chances are pretty scarce. I have none in the 7-day forecast. And while that's not necessarily good news, the overnight low temperatures will be cooler and the humidity will come down. And I think a lot of folks are going to enjoy that, Jim.
Does that mean good sleeping weather?
I think so.
All right. Thanks, Rob.